What's up guys, Lewis Duran here again. Today I'm going to do another video, and today I'm here to do my top 10 favorite Godzilla monsters. Alright, so I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite Godzilla monsters. This was requested by Joshua Weaver or Weaver. Joshua Weaver or Joshua Weaver, I'm not really sure. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But thanks for requesting this. I've been wanting to do this list for quite a while now. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite Godzilla monsters. And thank you guys so much for all the support. We're at almost at 2,000 subscribers. All we need is like 400 more. We need 400 more just to get to 2,000 subscribers. So thank you all so much. Let's get started with this top 10 favorite Godzilla monsters. First one, or number 10, we got Hedorah. Now, a lot of people don't like Hedorah, but I honestly kind of do. I honestly do like Hedorah. He's pretty cool. His roar, or whatever you call that screech, the roar, it's kind of weird. I mean, it's cool in a funny way, because it sounds just like so weird. But Hedorah is number 10, and I love his chrono beam or whatever that is, lasers out of his eyes. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool power to have. So yeah, number 10 is Hedorah. The Showa Hedorah. I like the Showa Hedorah better than the Final Wars one. So yeah, number 9 we got King Caesar. King Caesar is number 9 because I really like King Caesar. I like the Final Wars one, to be honest, but both King Caesars are pretty cool. They're in the Showa King Caesar. I think he had like lasers, like I don't know, they were so colorful. I think he had lasers coming out of his eyes. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Loved King Caesar. He's just like a lion wolf type of animal, kinda. So King Caesar is a pretty cool monster. I love King Caesar. Pretty cool kaiju. Love the Final Wars one. It's just, I love how he like kicks Anguirus like a soccer type deal. It's pretty cool. King Caesar is pretty awesome. So yeah, number 9 is King Caesar. Love him. Love King Caesar. So yeah, number 8. My bad. That was number 8. We got Rainbow Mothra. Now Rainbow Mothra, he is pretty cool. I love Rainbow Mothra. Love his coloration on his wings. Just love all the colorations. And I honestly like the first Rainbow Mothra. From Rebirth of Mothra 1. Just love that Rainbow Mothra. Love the coloration on the wings. Just really cool. And yeah, Rainbow Mothra is pretty cool, and he's pretty big too. So Rainbow Mothra is number 8. Alright. Number 7, we got Final War, or sorry guys, that was a brain fart right there. Heisei 1993 Fire Rodan. Fire Rodan is, I just love Fire Rodan because he's got like kind of the orangish wings. I do like the normal Heisei Rodan, but the final, I keep saying Final Wars Rodan. Fire Rodan is just pretty cool because I love his goldish kind of chest he's got right here. And the thing I like about Fire Rodan is that he's got like 3 spikes on the top of his head, and it's kind of, you know how like pterodactyl kind of dinosaur creatures have like two horns in the top of their heads. Fire Rodan's cool because he has 3, so that's pretty cool. And he flies pretty fast, so Fire Rodan's pretty cool. Love his corona, or his fire atomic breath, or coronal beam or something like that. So yeah, love this color, love his coloration everywhere. It's just cool. Fire Rodan's awesome. So, and I love his roar. All the Rodan's roars I love. So Fire Rodan is number 7, I believe. Yeah. All right, number 6, we got Mechagodzilla. This is including all the Mechagodzillas. And all right, so the Showa Mechagodzilla, I really like. Mechagodzilla 2 is just awesome. Kiryu though, Mechagodzilla 3, I love Mechagodzilla 3 because For some reason, I actually honestly do like Mechagodzilla 3 than out of other Mechagodzillas, because Mechagodzilla 3 actually looks like Godzilla. I mean, he does kind of look like the Showa Godzilla too, but the spikes, I mean, the spikes didn't really look as much Godzilla, but the spikes on Kiryu, that looks like Godzilla's spikes. Because, you know, his spikes are actually, they have like stuff pointing out of his spikes, and these actually look like Godzilla's spikes. His face looks actually like the Tokyo SOS Godzilla. Everything about Mechagodzilla 3 looks like Godzilla. Sorry, just fixing my camera. So, everything about Mechagodzilla 3 looks just like Godzilla. Mechagodzilla 2, he's pretty big. Showa Mechagodzilla has an annoying roar. I mean, it's funny though. I like his roar. I love all the Mechagodzillas. So Mechagodzilla, all of them, including all Mechagodzillas, is number 6. So yeah, Mechagodzilla is number 6. Number 5, we got the Mutos. Oh yeah, the Mutos. Now, the thing I loved about Godzilla 2014 really made me connect with the monsters. Love the Mutos powers, and I honestly, I love the male Muto. Love the male Muto. But then I watched the movie again, like I think it was probably like a month ago, and it made me connect with the female Muto, because I really love how the female Muto is just unique. It's a unique design. Now it looks like the female Muto is probably my favorite Muto so far. So the female, I love their powers as well. They get to like, I don't know what they're called. Brain fart. Alright, so the powers are called, I think, the AMP powers. I don't know. They like basically turn off every electronic, I think. So yeah, the Mutos powers are just amazing. But the thing I wished about the Mutos Legendary should have gave them one more power, which was probably to give them like sonic rays coming out of their eyes or their mouth. That would have been so awesome. But still, the Mutos are a great kaiju to the Godzilla franchise. We're so glad to have the Mutos in the new Godzilla franchise. So the Mutos are number 5. Are they? Yeah, number 5. So yeah, the Mutos are number 5. Number 4, we got Gigan. Everybody loves Gigan. So Gigan is a pretty cool kaiju. I love the roar of Gigan. But I like the Showa Anguirus, I was about to say. The Showa Gigan more better than Final Wars Gigan, to be honest. Because the Showa Gigan is it just looks so, it's a unique design, not too much. The thing I like about Showa Gigan is that he kind of looks like an eagle, kinda. His chainsaw abilities is just fantastic. It's just really cool how he can just use this chainsaw just to cut slices of Godzilla and an Anguirus, so that's pretty cool. And the thing about Gigan is that we don't really know what kind of like kaiju he's related to. Like, we don't know what kind of animal he's kind of related to, because some of the Godzilla monsters are kind of related to an animal, kind of like King Caesar is kind of related to a wolf. So yeah, something like that. So we don't really know what Gigan is. So yeah, and then the Final Wars Gigan I like too. I like the Final Wars Gigan. So, but the thing about Final Wars Gigan is that I think they gave him too much design, too much powers, like holy, like too much metal, just too metal for me. But Gigan, love their roars, love their powers, it's just really cool. I love their lasers too, red and white, it just makes it amazing. So yeah, number 4 are the Gigans. So Gigan. Alright, number 3, Showa Anguirus. The thing I like about Showa Anguirus is that he's a great ally to Godzilla, a great friend, and he just basically helps Godzilla in the Showa series. Like in Destroy All Monsters, Godzilla vs. Gigan. That's what I like about Anguirus. He's a good partner. He never gives up on Godzilla, on the Showa Godzilla at least. So, and it was funny because in Destroy All Monsters, Anguirus, he bit one of the Ghidorah's head, and he was hanging on. He wouldn't let go until Anguirus or King Ghidorah bit Anguirus in the neck. But yeah, Anguirus is just amazing. I love his roar. That's what I like about Anguirus, the roar. And the shell, he looks like a dinosaur, like an Ankylosaurus. That's what I like. So yeah, Anguirus is number 3. Anguirus. Number 2. This might be a surprise to some people, because not really people really like this kaiju, but I really do, honestly, is my opinion. So number 2 is Biollante. Now, Biollante, she is a odd kaiju. I mean, she was formed from Godzilla cells. So basically, Biollante is kind of Godzilla's sister in a way. So yeah, Biollante is a really cool kaiju. The tentacles help out Biollante. I mean, I don't know if Biollante actually controls the tentacles, or maybe the tentacles are, I don't know, the tentacles are basically her. They are attached to her, but I don't know if the tentacles are actually alive by themselves. So yeah, Biollante, I love that kind of iquid stuff she pours out to shoot, like her laser, I guess. I don't know what that is, but I actually like that. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool effect on Godzilla as well. So yeah, Biollante is number 2. Alright, this is the moment you guys have been waiting for. Number 1, my number 1 favorite kaiju in the Godzilla series is King Ghidorah. I love King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah is just awesome. Not just because he has 3 heads. I mean, that's what makes it cool about King Ghidorah, is because he has 3 heads. But the thing I like about King Ghidorah is that's the good thing, he has 3 heads, because he can probably like attack Godzilla more than Godzilla can attack King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah can attack Godzilla more because he has 3 heads. And they can basically just attack him from this side, and Godzilla look this way, and then the other head will attack him from this side, and he look that way. So that's what I like about King Ghidorah, and his wings make it look awesome. Like both, like on the Showa Ghidorah too, but I don't have that figure sadly. So yeah, but the wings just make it look awesome. I used to like dragons, so that's why King Ghidorah, that's why King Ghidorah is number 1, because I just loved King Ghidorah when I was a kid, and basically King Ghidorah was probably like the number 1 kaiju that I mostly remembered. King Ghidorah. That's all I remember. King Ghidorah. And their chrono beams, or the lasers, or the fire they shoot out, which is amazing. I love them. And the noises that the lasers make, that's just cool. I love that. And the roars. Just love the roars. King Ghidorah is my number 1 favorite kaiju in the Godzilla series. It would always be. I just love King Ghidorah. I just love King Ghidorah. I will probably get the Showa figure, probably, but yeah, just saying that. So number 1 is King Ghidorah, and I can't wait until King Ghidorah appears in Godzilla 2, 2018, or Godzilla 3. We don't really know, but I have a strong feeling that it could be in Godzilla 2. I don't know. So sorry for my hair, that's weird. But anyways, guys, number 1 is King Ghidorah. Number 1 is King Ghidorah. And I know already Goji Franklin, Godzilla, I believe Godzilla, did this. I want to make a request. I want to give a request out to Kaijuzilla 2001, which is Paco and Simon. I want them both to do their top 10 favorite Godzilla monsters. So if he doesn't watch this whole video, can you guys please tell Paco and Simon that Louis Duran requested this and this. So yeah. So yeah, guys, this was my oh whoa. So yeah, guys, that was basically my top 10 favorite Godzilla monsters in the franchise. So the Godzilla Kaiju. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember to subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and let's get 2,000 subscribers.